I'll show you. Hey, as you can see, I'll show you a few things around my kitchen that'll explain how I'm doing this diet. As you can see, this is all steaks bagged up, ready to be cooked as and when. I've got eggs, load of eggs. My milk for this is for the protein. It's really much else. I need to go out and do some more shopping. But what else we got in the freezer? Half of this stuff is also my dad's, because obviously he has to share. Fish fillets. And there, I mean, I get these I get everything from Asda, which is in America. It's probably known as Walmart in America, which is a leading brand company called Asda in this country. But yeah, as you can see, this is the kitchen. Now let's go back upstairs and I'll show you around my supplement stack. Hey guys, we're back up in the room now. Just going to quickly show you what muscle fuel I use. Whey protein. Now, as a beginner, and I'm only been on YouTube recently for, I'd say, a couple of months, since September, and it's now January, and I've had surprisingly had quite a lot of people ask me, because I've just started bodybuilding, want to put mass on, what type of fuel do I use, or whey protein do I use. Now, I would recommend, I don't know, I'm not an expert at the minute, but I would recommend using an all-in-one at the beginning, because it's got everything you need in it. And then once you start getting to have a bit more knowledge about what supplements to take, then you start separating them out and being able to put them all together and a bit more complex on the old supplements. But right now I'm using USN Muscle Fuel Anabolic. Now, through every 3 scoops that you do, it's got to take 3 scoops twice a day on this one. 50 grams per serving of protein, 78 grams of carbs, and then the hyperbolic stack is 14.3. It's got your glutamines, creatine, BCAAs in it. Gives you pretty much everything you really need inside this thing. And I'll tell you what, it's got all the vitamins you need in it. Even though I'm taking multivitamins anyway, it's always a good idea. I do take quite a lot of vitamins, which is probably, I don't know if it's a good thing. I do take extra C, so I'll get to that in a second. But inside you get 3 foil packs full of protein. I've obviously got one opened up downstairs in a smaller tub that I'm using at the minute, separated it up. Yeah. So that's my protein I'm using at the minute. What I wouldn't mind having is some people come to me. I mean, what I'm after is some cheap, reasonably cheap but good whey protein for pre and post workouts. Anyone that could help me out on ideas and what to use there, I'm quite grateful. I'm also taking creatine. Now, creatine is inside the anabolic whey at the minute, but this is a good thing. This really gives me a good pump at the minute. I'm only using this. This is from Holland and Barrett in England. I suppose you can get it from everywhere else. It's from a company called Precision Engineered. I've got to take 6 of these a day. I know you can't quite read it, the screen's not very good, but take 6 of these a day. But I'm after, these are tablet forms at the minute, so what I'm trying to do is, once these are finished up, I'm going to be on the powder. I'm sure the powder you have to take 3 scoops a day for 5 days, and then 2 scoops a day for 11 weeks, and then you've got to take I think it's about 5 or 6 weeks period off of them. So that's the creatine that I use at the minute. I'm using these multivitamins. Just 1 second. I'm using these multivitamins. They are pretty good. I mean, they taste quite foul at the beginning, but you know, once they've got inside you, they've got inside you. They help out quite a lot. I mean, you start to feel a bit more healthy. I mean, as I said, I used to eat quite a lot of junk before, but having these inside me, it really, you can feel the, you know, the intensity build up. Now, cod liver oils and taking fish oils as well. This is always good for the joints and bones and blah blah blah. You all know this. I take one of these a day. They're all jellified, so they look pretty weird. But I think they glutamine, I think they're called, or something. They're special gelatine. That's the one, gelatine. So they're not going to cause any harmful damage to the insides or anything. So always good for them. Now I'm also, as I said, I'm also taking extra vitamin C's a day. I've heard this is one of the must needs, vitamin C's. I get these from one of the local markets down the road. You get 2 of these for £1. I know they're not much, but it's still bringing in vitamin C's new at the minute. I'm only on budget buys at the minute, as I'm only just starting. But now I don't really have a card to use at the minute, so I've got a bit more money to pay on that. Quite proud as well of the amount of views I've already had. I mean, I've only been on since September, and I've already had about 2,500 views. I mean, it's not much to you, because there's a lot of you out there who's got a lot more than me, but as I'm starting, so it'd be great if you could obviously recommend me to your friends or something. I do eat quite a lot of snacks during meals, between meals. Mainly rice and beans. Good carbs, and I'm trying to obviously, you know, fill myself up, you know, with protein all the time. So it's pretty good. And I do a lot of dumbbell workouts, as you can see there. I've got some hidden away down there. I've got some hidden away over there. I've got me bent push-up bars just there. I've got loads of things. I've got some underneath there somewhere. There's some weights. So, but they're everywhere. So I haven't really got to a gym just yet. But hopefully, within the next 2 or 3 episodes of Tunnel Vision, I should be making some videos of being in the gym. I've met a few people along the way that live quite closer to me that's doing this, so it's always great to have their views and judgments on the way that I take things. But if I take a meal and you don't like it, maybe you could fix that on your diet. But me, I find this helps. I find a lot of this pumps me out when I sit there I've got to think, and you've got to think, that if I'm eating rice and beans, people say beans are not good for you. I think beans are good for you in some type of way. All I've got to say is they're a lot better than Big Macs from McDonald's. I used to eat 1 Big Mac meal, large, with 2 double cheeseburgers nearly every day. Now I can't do that no more, because that started really giving me some strain on my heart. But now I've been taking all this protein, creatine, all this stuff is brilliant. I feel more wide awake. I just hope that in the next video of Tunnel Vision I'll be able to show you a lot more of the kitchen. What I'll do is I'll be making up in the next video, cooking up probably a day's worth of food in the morning, so you can get to see exactly how I design this food. I should be working around about 5 meals a day, kind of including protein shakes. I'll also show like a day out, obviously when I'm working as well, because that's going to be a completely different role. If I'm working, then it's a lot hard to fit in, because I work 15 hours a day. It's a lot harder to fit in my food. But what I do is I take boxes with me with food in, and I'll show you how I make them during the day. Whether being at home when I'm not working, it's totally different, because then I can space it out evenly during the day. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the videos. If you like to see more of these videos, please comment, rate and subscribe, as every YouTuber says. If you need any questions, just ask me, and if I don't know them, I'll bound to know someone that does know them. I want to congratulate John Barthel as well. He's coming up to one of his biggest shows coming up soon on May 21st. If you haven't seen who John Barthel is right now, I'll put a little annotation down the bottom here just to make you a link to his videos. He's a great person, and he's inspired me quite a long way. He knows Nick Wright as well. Nick Wright. I did show a picture of Nick Wright. I got a signed autograph of him brilliant person. They're both great persons, great inspiration to me. This is why I'm doing this. Otherwise I'll be just a lazy old skinny guy that a lot of people are out there, that they just want to be able to create something so unique, and that's what I'm doing right now. And if it ain't for them two guys, or plenty more, but especially them two, if it ain't because of them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So thanks a lot, guys, and I hope to see you soon. I'll be all stage. Thanks, guys.
Bye.